All right, 4 men facing felony charges tonight for their actions at the San Diego Zoo Saturday, which stranded dozens of visitors on the Skyfari ride for a good 2 hours.
Yeah, investigators say it was not an accident. The suspects shook their gondola until a safety mechanism kicked in and stopped the ride for everyone in the air. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The men were arrested. CBS 8's Brian White talked to a lawyer about the charges that they are now facing.
Most of us who've been to the zoo or to SeaWorld have ridden on these sky trams, and when you're up there, you can't help but wonder, are these things safe and can they fall off the track? Well, these 4 men tried to shake their gondola right off the tracks.
San Diego fire rescue trucks responded Saturday to the San Diego Zoo in order to assist patrons who were stuck in the gondolas on the Skyfari ride after 4 men caused it to shut down.
They're looking back at their, I think, group of friends who was in the bucket behind them, and they were shaking it really hard as it came in, and it must have came off or something.
According to San Diego police, these 4 men ages 21 to 24 aggressively shook their gondola so hard back and forth that it came off the track, which automatically shut down all 28 gondolas, leaving 100 people stranded in the air.
It was kind of crazy that they even did that they were shaking it that hard.
Everyone was able to safely exit their gondolas at the end of this ordeal, and the 4 men responsible were taken into custody and could be facing felony vandalism charges.
What they did was very, very dangerous. Can you be criminally prosecuted? That's going to be the question.
Brian Watkins is a criminal and civil lawyer, and he says any criminal prosecution will depend on whether they did any damage to the gondola.
Well, if they did cause damage to the equipment in an excess of $950, which is serious damage, they're going to be facing a restitution award, which means they will have to pay back every dollar of the damage, including the loss of use and any other incidental damages. So that can get to be a pretty hefty bill. Legally speaking, they can look up to a year in jail for something like this. It's unlikely that they would do jail time if they don't have any prior record.
While no one was injured, Brian points out this could have turned out much worse.
Had they caused something to fall or break and it hurt someone underneath that ride or even killed them, they could be charged with murder or manslaughter or something that serious.
At the San Diego Zoo, I'm Brian White for CBS 8.